Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Journeyman, it is Genk, and today is a hallmark episode. It is the day that we first enter the Champions League as a manager in this save. Little old Genk are going to be going into the Champions League group stage. That'll be the first part of this episode, and the second part will be our first game in the group as well. Since we last met, for all the transfer signings, Nicolas Pepe and co, I actually said went against what I was going to do. Played Nicolas Pepe out on the right. 1-2-0 in a game we absolutely dominated in. Like I said in that episode, I'm going to say it yet again. We're really good. We just don't finish chances, and everyone puts them wide. But another 2-0, another clean sheet. This back four of Machado, Kadenic, Sadek, Florenzi, and then Van der Voort, they do get through. Just don't really concede. So we're pretty happy with that because we've only conceded one goal all league season. And that does mean, of course, we are top of the table by a couple of points from Anderlecht. That's not really what you're here with. I will just say, as a disclaimer, next episode is going to come in between this episode in terms of filming. Next episode is actually going to be an international doubleheader because we've got the World Cup qualifying group stage proper starting and we have Iran away and Saudi Arabia at home. And arguably, they're probably the two strongest sides that we have in our group. So we're definitely going to give you an international YouTube episode, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. We've been seeded fourth, which is a bit annoying, but I guess we are seeded fourth because A, coefficient, B, the Belgian league doesn't really get a top seed for winning the league like you do in Portugal, for instance. But, you know, there is some really good sides, and there is some sides that are a top seed that you don't mind getting, you know. If we get a group of Ajax or Sporting, I would back us at home to do a job, but we'll wait and we'll see. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw out the first seeds, and straight off the bat, you want Group A and Group H. Your second seeds are there below on the screen. If you can't read them, it's Liverpool, Man United, Barca, Leipzig, Chelsea, Dortmund, Inter, and Atletico. Arguably, that's a lot tougher than maybe that group there. But, you know, we'll see where they fall. Barcelona, Inter, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Bayern don't want that group. Leipzig and Spurs maybe look like the group all of a sudden. To be fair, Group H, Ajax and Man United, not bad, but I reckon if we were going to be in a group, I think it's Group E. The third seed teams of Atlanta, Shakhtar, Benfica, Rangers, Porto, Bayer for Milan, and Monaco. You probably just don't want to get really Bayer for Milan and Monaco. The rest of them you wouldn't mind at home, but it would be interesting to see. Shakhtar, Rangers, Bayer for Porto, Atlanta, Monaco, Milan, and Benfica. I think your best chance of getting through the group right now is Group H. Man United top it. Ajax will be plucky. Benfica are going to be plucky. But if it's very even. Group E, if you could maybe pull an upset at home against a couple of them, maybe. If you want a group where you probably make the Europa League, it's Group B. Just depends on how you play in Scotland because you probably beat Rangers at home. If you want a group of death for us, it's Group D and Group C. You're probably gone. And Group F, you're gone. And Group G, you're gone. So be interesting to see where we sit. I want to at least be in a group where we can make third. So off we go. First out the hat is Basel. Second out the hat is Fenerbahce. Real Hippos. Oh, fuck. Well, that's not going to be fun. We've got Bayern, who are defending champions. Liverpool, who won it back-to-back the first two seasons in the save. And Porto, who are definitely going to be no mugs. Well, safe to say we're not getting out the group. Safe to say Porto may be quite hard in Portugal. It's going to be a bit of a baptism by fire. We'll go and see how we go. Fixture rearrangements. And where does that fall in? Well, this episode's going to be fun. We've got Liverpool at home. There's your game for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We have Liverpool at home in the Champions League in today's episode. That is a group that you do not want to see. As you can see, and we'll recap it yet again there. In Group D, it's Bayern, Liverpool, Genk, and Porto. And you really think it's us against Porto to see who makes the Europa League. But you never know. Maybe we could FM Liverpool, Bayern, and try. We all start on 0 points, so you never see. We never know what could happen. But yeah, we'll come back, we'll see. See these guys on the flip side. Liverpool are coming here to play little old Genk. Maybe, just maybe, we can pull off an upset. Welcome back, everybody. It's Liverpool It's the Champions League. It's Group D. And yeah, we know we are up against it. Bayern, Liverpool, Porto. Not a good group for us at all. Last year's defending champions. The year before was defending champions. I thought Liverpool won the first one, but apparently Juve beat them in the final, which I don't remember happening, but fair enough. But yeah, look, it is what it is. Since we last met, we also played a league game as well. We beat Genk Club Brugge 1-0. And in the end, we played a fully rotated side. Kemp played, Decker up top, Boland for the middle, Owen, Simpson scored the goal. It was actually quite a nice finish from him as well. But you will see the person who provided the assist is a name you guys all well know, and a guy we signed on deadline day. That is correct. Thomas Meunier is here, and we'll show you exactly why we picked him up for. In the end, Simpson gets it on the cutback and scores, and Meunier has not been bought to be the backup right back either. Had to play because Papini actually got injured in an under-19s game. He's out for the next few weeks. But as a box-to-box midfielder, he's going to be really good. And he's very well-rounded. He's got great natural fitness. And we've got him on a contract for the next 2 years. I'm planning at the end of 2 years to probably look to leave and see what we can get. But yeah, and he's obviously very good at what he does. Now, on the outs as well, we actually made some really late sales. One of them being Ken Decker's. D rating, 2 mil to Celtic. Second one being Camille, which has sparked me to get Meunier, 2 mil to Ghent. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yep, okay, that's 4 mil made. Means our finances look like this with 48 mil and 26 mil in the transfer budget. I'm very, very happy. Now, look, I expect nothing but to get beat here and to be absolutely smacked, but you never know. It's Van der Voort in net, who's, by the way, kicking up a stink because on deadline day, after not receiving a bid from a big club, Bayern Munich tried to buy him for 16 mil. I was rejecting 30 mil bids from Watford. No, not leaving for that price. Florenzi has been outstanding and at right back. Sadalak, Mario Kadinic, by the way, is just absolutely being a monster. Hasn't developed as much, but not bad. Machado, Odinenka, Christian, Nicolas Pepe, by the way, is averaging a 6.9, a 6.63 for us. He's had either one-on-ones that he's missed or Papa Paul missed a massive open goal that he would have got an assist for on his debut, but it is what it is. Franca on the other end, though, Mateus Franca has been flying out the gates. Guyan or Athena is unreal. And Papa Paulie, look, he's a big boy. Yeah, he's going to be contending with Virgil van Dijk and whatever. It's going to be whatever. Now, let's just have a look at Liverpool because they are my boys and maybe a team we may go to. They still have Van Dijk in charge. Still have Klopp in charge. Mo Salah's still there. Best player. Van Dijk's still here, of course, as well. That's an 18-year-old Colombian at Liverpool that they signed on a free. Yeah, right. That's pretty good. Let's have a look at their transfer history maybe for this year as well. They signed Angel, who's a 16-year-old striker, and Luke Thomas, the left back at 23 years of age. And they made 81 mil of sales. They had Jared Bowen and sold him for only 20-something mil. Thiago went to Barca for a little bit as well. Mohamed Diamonde was here as well. Interesting. So they made a lot of sales, but yeah, Jared Bowen was here and left. Bowen came 53, and then Liverpool used him, and then decided to sell him for 24. Played 14 games at 7.45 and they sold him. Makes no sense that with the AI at all. What did they do the year before then? They would have put Bowen in. Oh, Mariba's here for 81 million. But that's problematic. Hector Bellerin came in too. As the backup? This Liverpool side's going to be absolutely mental. Ansu Fati's here. What's their squad looking like? Have they sold someone that we don't know about? Naby Keita went for 30. Kanate went for 26. Makes no sense because in real life he's unbelievable. Sismikas went for 21. Divock Origi went for 13. And then the year after they sold nobody. Right. How's this Liverpool side lining up? Nicolas Pepe, and away we go. Let's just see how they're lining up. We're in trouble. Alisson, Trent, Fabinho playing the centre-back, which FM does a lot. Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson with Curtis Jones, who must have developed, with Mariba. And they've gone Salah, Mane, Diaz. On the bench, they've got Luke Thomas, Gomez, Fati, Bobby. Don't know why Vanderberg's there. And Zabarini, who I'm pretty sure is a good wonder kid as well. Right. There is definitely guys that I've not seen. Andy Robertson anywhere? We'll go through their team properly. You guys know how good these guys look. Fabinho at centre-back is elite. I would play him in the 10, but, in the 6, sorry. But, yeah. Something that FM does a lot. Andy Robertson was actually that left back. I didn't think I saw him. Jordan Henderson is elite. Curtis Jones. Yeah, you can see why he's starting. I would say they're giving a little bit of disrespect if he's starting. Look at Mariba. Wow. Yeah. Salah's Salah. Mane's Mane. Diaz playing through the middle. Fuck. He looks so good. Kelly would be pretty close to my first choice. Luke Thomas is Thomas. Joe Gomez is still elite. Ansu Fati is not even getting into the side. Bobby's still here. Sepp Vandenberg makes it a little bit interesting because he's not particularly good. And the Ukrainian centre-back, Ilya Zabarini, is just physically a monster. Yeah, right. So who's not actually even playing for Liverpool? Can we click on Alisson and go have a look? Their squad. Who's not even in? Hector Bellerin. Nicolas Dominguez is here as well. What the... Joel Matip's not here. Yotta's not making the bench. Yeah, right. Okay. I think Liverpool sort of rotated as well. Apparently Curtis Jones is asking to leave because he wants a new deal. He wants to be a star player. He's not getting in. Yeah, right. We're in trouble. But the game starts at 0-0 and all that matters. We're not ready for this. I think we've built a really good squad, but we're not ready for Liverpool's and whatnot. For me, this wasn't a club that I'm looking to win the Champions League in. But I thought I'd build a squad against most groups where I'd have a shot at getting out. Not against Liverpool and Bayern. Not against this Liverpool side that looks this good. For me, it's all about, can we beat Porto home and draw them away and hope Porto do nothing else in the group? Or am I the whooping boys and I'm just going out of Europe altogether? Which, if that's the case, so be it. Genk in the blue, Liverpool in the red. We are playing on extended. And away we go. If Liverpool go 2-0 up early, we'll just put it on key. But I would like us to play well. Van der Voort. This is some Liverpool team. Yeah, it is. It is very good. Florenzi now looks for Nicolas Pepe early doors, and he runs the ball out of play. Mr. Pepe, everybody. In the end, that's a Liverpool side that is going to dominate this game of football, aren't they? The longer this game ticks away, the better it is. We need Van der Voort to have an outrageously good game. We're at home, and that's all that matters. We've actually started particularly really well. 55% possession, 2 shots. Liverpool probably sit in a little bit more and then look to hit us on the break. But yeah. Yeah, I've got Florenzi here as well. Berger's missed a stream. He's missed me pick up Florenzi. Anyway, Franca, Odaneka, Florenzi, drives, beat your man, doesn't beat Mane. Mariba now. Robertson, Mane, Becker, good with his feet, Robbo. Picked off though. Franca, moments here. Need the width. Afina. Papa Pauli holds it up. Odaneka, we need a ball. Liverpool pressed us so well there to get it themselves out of that situation. It's alright. Got time. Van der Voort pumps it. Makes no sense. Papa Pauli wins the flick down. Odaneka, Pepe, Afina, Alisson Becker. Wow, what a moment. We could have been 1-0 up against Liverpool here. Probably with Bayern Munich odds on favourites to both win the Champions League. A Sadek heads wide. Great start from us. We've shocked Liverpool with how good we've started, but Liverpool going to get one moment and probably just do it. As Robbo and Diaz and Mariba's so good. Blocked. Great block. Sadek did his job. It's another highlight though, and it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, and Fabinho and Hendo. It's a great Liverpool side. It's Luis Diaz now through the middle, which is something that I don't expect to see in real life. Great ball to Mo Salah. Effort's been blocked. Falls back to Mo Salah. Looks to cut it. It's been blocked. Curtis Jones now. Now Liverpool seem to they've upped the gear. They've seen that we're capable. Now they're going, okay, we need to lift the gear. All the way back to Fabinho and Hendo. Curtis Jones. Fab. Salah. Jones. Fab. Trent. Here we go. TAA. Mo Salah's in. Mo Salah. Diaz effort blocked. Katanec goes flying in and wins it. And Afina runs the ball out of play. Please just be the highlight. Liverpool just had 7 shots in a moment. Yeah, it might have been 4, not 7, but you know what I meant. Playing well. 93% pass completion, and we're actually sticking possession with them. To be fair, we've played particularly well. Be fair, looking at the stats, we probably deserve to have taken a lead here first half. Really shocked at how well we're playing. 45 minutes played. Trent's off injured. Joe Gomez had to go out to right back. Highlight right on half time. Machado, Afina, Franca. That's going to be the half. 0-0. Mate, I'm delighted with the performance. We're playing out of our skin. I know that it's 0-0, but we're playing out of our skin. In the end, ball to Salah was not good. This is why playing extended brings the statistics into the game. We're actually playing a very good game of football here. I'd be ecstatic with a 0-0. Mateus Franca, Sadek, Odenanka, Franca, Florenzi bombing on. He's got Nicolas Pepe inside of him if he wants to use him. Ignores him. Ball in the box. Papa doesn't win it. Virgil is Virgil. And now Luis Diaz on the break. He's quick and he's away and he's flying. We can't get near Luis Diaz. Still going Luis Diaz. Still going. He's hit the post. What a run. Diaz goes flying. We couldn't get near him and he's hit the upright and it's come out. Wowzers. Now it's Christian. It's Odenanka. And it's Christian. It's Papa Pauli. Overlapping around to Machado. Numbers needed in the box. Afina hits straight at Becker. End-to-end game this. Robbo, Moriba with the back heel. Henderson. Curtis Jones. Out the other side of Joe Gomez, who's capable. Still Joe Gomez. Beats one. The pace is being used. Back stick. Mane's header wide. Liverpool yet to put a shot on target. Well, Mo Salah over a free kick. Blocked. Don't know why Trent didn't... Oh, Trent's actually injured. Of course Trent didn't take it. Robbo now. Offside. Papa Pauli maybe 6'7", but Virgil always win it. Yeah, it's Virgil. Has to. Van der Voort. Looking for Nicolas Pepe. Poor kick. To be fair, should be playing one of the centre-backs that drops off. Mane over the top. Salah's in. Wants his left. Doesn't find it. Can't show him his left. Curtis Jones from distance wide. We've defended really well. Another highlight. Liverpool looking to press. Van der Voort, Katanec. Still has Sadik. Through the middle, Odenanka drops in. Perfect. Ball had to be turned and played. In the end, Papa Pauli, big boy, penning himself on Fabinho. Knocks down Franca. Jordan Henderson being Jordan Henderson, sweeping that up. That's Sadek's ball. Machado, inside. Christian. Papa Pauli. Afina's quick, but just didn't get going. Becker. Virgil. Just feel like Liverpool coming into this now. Over the top should be Van der Voort. He never came for it. Katanec does the job. Machado now. Christian's feet. Afina dropping in. Good play. Franca now. Needs help. Steady. Beats one. Turns back inside. Good stuff. Christian. Franca. Need runners. Christian again. Over the top. Afina. Moment. Chip. Are we 1-0 up? We lead 1-0 versus Liverpool. We lead 1-0 versus Liverpool. Oh my word. What build-up, what moment, what play. The delightful little dink. We lead 1-0 versus a star-studded Liverpool side. It's the build-up play of dreams. In the end, great timing of the run. He comes back from an onside position. He was offside, came back. Robertson kept him on. The dink over the top, and we lead 1-0. Wouldn't say we've been the better side. Liverpool have been quite good, but we deserve a goal. Ball in. Nicolas Pepe doesn't win. That's fine. Florenzi will get on it. Mr. Florenzi. We brought him in for this big moment. Poor. Hendo. Moriba looking to release. Our press has been good. Mate, if this is the football we play, we're going to... Oh, Katanec. Mane, problems. Van der Voort, unreal. I was going to say, Katanec's been our star centre-back, does that. I was literally about to say, we've been so good. Would have been a moment of madness to concede then. Andy Robertson. Cleared away by Katanec. We lead 1-0 versus Liverpool. This is huge. The first shot on target did not go in, which is great. Gomez, Alisson Becker looks for Diaz. Florenzi doesn't win. Mane's in one-on-one. Van der Voort again at his feet. What a save. Van der Voort having a worldie. We needed him to. We lead 1-0, 63 minutes played. It's unreal. It's huge. Need a little bit more control. Franca wins the flick on. Papa Pauli. Afina's quick. Gomez is with him. Just as quick. Machado now. Can he whip? Papapuli flicks. Pepe, is he onside? I think he's off. My initial reaction, he was offside. I think... Oh, I don't know. My initial reaction, he's offside. We're 2-0 up versus Liverpool. What is going on? Machado whips the ball in. Headed by Papapuli. Gomez has kept everyone on side. And Nicolas Pepe has scored his first goal for Genk. And we lead Liverpool 2-0. Oh my days. Katanich. Machado now. Christian. Telling you, extended highlights the way to go. Bobby's now on the park. Ansu Fati's now on the park. This is the thing. Liverpool's very star-studded. Bobby blocked. Curtis Jones blocked. Hopefully it doesn't happen to Liverpool tonight. I'm filming on the night of the Champions League final. But as of right now, we do not care. Machado, Afina, Katanich, highlight. Look at the stats. It's been very even. Going to make a change. Going to make a change. Joel Decker for Nicolas Pepe. He's got speed. Owen on the other side for Guyan. Maybe not. Thomas Munier for Christian. Ball-winning midfielder, buddy. On defend. You sit in. Bit more workmanlike for the middle of the park. Double change. Leave one more change up our sleeve. Bayern are winning against Porto 1-0. That's massive. Afina now. Odenanka. Thomas Munier. Machado. Cuts it. Papapuli. Game over. Are we really this good? Are we really this good? I'm just happy to be in the Champions League. If we're doing this at Liverpool, can we win the whole thing? Is that a question? Comments down below. Can we actually win the Champions League this year? Machado gets to the byline, cuts it. Papapuli beats Alisson. We're 3-0 up versus Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk scores, so we do lose the clean sheet. Wowzers. Highlight from kickoff. I don't want to see that. Imagine Liverpool scored back-to-back goals in a minute. Don't lose the ball here from kickoff, boys. Joel Decker inside. Odenanka. We've lost the ball. If they score back-to-back goals, it's going to be huge. And Ansu Fati's in. Wow. Are we about to really bottle this? Should have. We can't stop seeing a highlight. That's annoying. I'm going to make a change. First thing I'm going to do is get it positive. Great ball. Wow, Liverpool scored 2 goals in a minute. Are you serious? Wow, we really serious. Highlight again. Wow, are we really going to concede 3 goals in 4 minutes to Liverpool? Van der Voort goes long. Matheus Franca. Ansu Fati. Mariba. Bobby. Oh my, Mo Salah's in. Gomez. Hendo. Curtis. Blot. Franca. Afina. We're on the break. Poor. Highlight. Free kick. 95th minute. Van der Voort. Calm it. Referee, blow it. Liverpool gave us an almighty scare, but we beat Liverpool 3-2 in a thriller. 3-0 up. Van Dijk and Salah score a minute from each other to give Liverpool hope. But we were in 3-2 at home. In our first game ever in the Champions League, we beat a Liverpool side that won the Champions League 2 years ago with little old Genk at home. What a 3 points. What a 3 points. It does mean if we find a point at Anfield, Liverpool cannot beat us because of results against teams. That is massive. It probably was a fluke, to be fair to Klopp. But, yeah. That is so huge. Well, there you go, YouTube. Next time we see each other, it is going to be the Porto doubleheader. Bayern Munich. Actually, no. Next time we see each other, I've actually filmed another episode in between this. It's an international duty special. You see a doubleheader in the World Cup qualifying group as we start our charge to hopefully make it the 2026 World Cup. That's next episode. In terms of your next club episodes, episode 37, which I explained in episode 36. But I'll let you guys know right now, it will be Porto doubleheader. And we're in a big position. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.